some sort of chess and I'm making new videos always, so let's start. So today's video is on a game of shadows, which is a movie by Sherlock Holmes, and in that a chess game was shown between the villain and Sherlock Holmes, right? Sherlock Holmes is playing with the white pieces and the villain is playing with the black pieces. So let's start. But before we get into the game, I'll just say you this: this game has actually historical significance because it was played by Bent Larson and Tigran V. Petrosian. Okay, so yeah, let's begin. Because this e4, no need to explain that move, it just controls the center and then the Sicilian defense. Okay, great. Sicilian defense, I've already told, I guess, in some of my videos, it is played to occupy the d4 square. Secondly, we are just focusing on the queen side, that's it. Okay, and I've also made I've set the queen this into a little detail. You can check out the Grand Prix attack video. So yeah, it's just my previous or second previous video. After this takes and look what I did. So here takes, this is called the open Sicilian, and now it's even more characterized into this, which is called the dragon Sicilian, open dragon Sicilian. Okay, now this has been played, and this now this is called a Maroxy Sicilian, Sicilian defense, open Sicilian defense, Maroxy variation. This is what it's called. Okay, now this has been played and this, great. Okay, and now this looks kind of weird, but the thing is that, for example, if you take, and in the game it happened as knight takes, as am I correct? Oh, not. Did I not? In the game this did happen, right? I apologize for that. So knight takes was played, and for example, in the game the queen just backed up. But for example, you would like, I'm gonna take and take. Now, what is the problems? The problems is literally everything. Okay. For example, you play nothing. Okay, or just develop a piece rather. You know what? Develop a piece like bishop here. So first of all, your bishop is blockaded by pawns, which is terrible. If you play that, then like this, okay, and now your queen goes back here, I mean, or if you consider losing it, that's a whole different story. But if the queen goes back, then takes, and if knight takes or bishop takes this, knight goes back, and now castles. And now the problem is, if you are ever going to get your bishop developed, you are going to sacrifice a pawn. This pawn will be sacrificed, and not to mention the bishop can also go back after takes, check, king goes here. This is mate, but it's not even mate, and you just get the bishop. This is a trap which could be played, but yeah, I mean, if you get it there, then there is this, saying, you literally think that I'll be doing this, bam, check, king there, what? Now this pawn is like, you are going to lose it. It's like that. You are like, it will be lost. You cannot do anything about it, right? So this would be a long-term thing which, well, they planned. But obviously, I'll come back to the game here. Yeah. What happened in the game was knight goes back, queen comes, as I said, the queen goes back, then this, and then this. Okay, great. Bishop comes here. Okay, now why did the queen make a little dance there, right? Well, why did it went back and then pushed itself on? But actually, the reason is that this bishop is very strong on the diagonal. So if I would have imagined that this would have gone like this, then white is winning because of the dark squared weaknesses. But again, black is okay because of this bishop is like terrible. This light squared bishop is terrible. That's why. So if some of the knights get traded, and the bishop can easily get active, whereas this bishop needs one pawn to be sacrificed to get active. This till here it took like 4 minutes. I don't want to talk too much now. Yeah. So this has been played. Then bishop comes out, short castle, and now you could say, why not now? This could be a thing, but again, that time you were not castled on that side, and they could just no, they could also like play a move like this or just go here. I don't know, some move, and then when you trade, there's no problem. And just saying, they could also play this. And they have to trade, and they're fine. Cause I mean, they're worse, but they haven't lost yet completely. Okay. Yeah. So what happened in the game is rook here, and knight comes in the middle, and rook just slides one square. And now white is like, let's make an attack. We have developed all our pieces. Everybody has developed our pieces, and the problem for us is this long diagonal bishop. But the good thing is we can, if we want, we can at least trade it off, right? The knight goes back. White puts the pawn front and is like, look. In the game, I'll just show you what happened. After this, yeah. Now here, there's this crazy variation which did not happen in the game, but I'll just show you. Pawn takes pawn, knight takes pawn. If like this, now you're like the queen is hanging, but take this. And now after this, it's check. It's double check if you go here, and it's single check if you go here. Well, it becomes automatically a queen, but there's this thing called alt. Stop stopping. Okay, good. And then you trade queen, you give up a queen, but you have another queen. Not give up, yeah, you promote. Or you could also play this. After this, you go here. If they go there, you take, they take, you take. Maybe you take, maybe you do something else like this, fancy, and this happens. If this happens, then this one. I don't know. He could have gone like this, and the king is completely exposed. Great. This could have happened. It did not, but obviously this did not. If this would have happened, this wouldn't have come in the Sherlock Holmes film, and and these people would be the person playing with the black pieces would be said one of the worst chess players in history. Okay. Obviously, this happened and took, and black took back, and this happened. Okay. Pawn front trying to make an attack, and here a pawn was sacrificed, RIP pawn, and after this and like you are just a clean pawn down, but you have counterplay. You are borderline threatening mate, like this and this is mate, so you are borderline threatening mate. So for that one pawn sacrifice, you're getting a lot of counterplay, right? So here obviously that did not happen. If that would be happen, yeah, 7, what was I? Yeah. Okay. So here an incredible move was played, queen takes pawn, which was even played in the game. Okay, so here in the movie it was like this. Okay, it seems that you have given up your most strongest piece, okay, chess piece, and then Sherlock Holmes is like, sometimes to do something sacrifice is required, or something like that. Okay, I saw it a long time ago. I don't literally remember literal dialogue. So in the game, it was not taken. The queen was not taken. The game went on. Bent Larson won the match. But yeah, let's see about the movie, right? Bent Larson won in the end game, not like literally. So after takes, he was like, this guy just should have resigned. He should look at himself, take a mirror, put it on his head, like hit it on his head. But now bishop takes knight. Wow, wait, now you'll like lower, like you gave a queen for a knight, very bad trade. But consider us, bro, even we do that, but that time people shout on us. Well, why is this? Look at this. The king, if it goes here, then rook check, rook check takes, and this is mate. This is mate. That is mate, or not? This is not mate. Oh, yeah, it's not mate. Sorry. I meant to say bishop takes bishop, and the king is like, the king can go here and get mated. Okay. I mean, but in the game that did not happen. I'll just show you what happened. After takes, bishop check, and the rook blocked. Okay, so now they're trying to prolong the devastation, and takes, rook takes. This is an important move because, for example, you'll be like, What? Why not? Right? So the problem is that after this, this is mate, like, and this is, that is, um, takes, king goes there, and you can go for that. Okay, but again, they're not so dumb. Okay, they could even go here and now check bishop here, bishop takes bishop, and there is this check, and there'll be some checks to just slow down the place, and but you are getting mated. That does not change the fact that you are getting mated, but somehow this queen will sacrifice itself for the bishop, and the game will continue. Okay, the game will continue. Like, at this point there are literally no checks, but if it went back, yeah, this would happen, and now it is officially losing, because first of all you have to play a move like this to secure everything, and then not king takes bishop, so not that. Okay, you have to first you have to give up your rook, and you lose the game here. Okay, and if it goes that side, but obviously they don't want to make the game too long. Okay, like, I also, it's very tough to, even for me it's very tough to understand this position. I took some time off and I still have. So what happened is, yeah, bishop takes would have prolonged, and like, if you're playing such a death game and you make one blunder, that's it. It doesn't come in the movie. Okay, so rook takes rook, king goes there, and the other rook slides in. Okay, and what is the problem? Okay, the problem is literally everyone is attacking you. Okay, now a trash move's been played and the rook comes back, and here the game ends. Resignation, by resignation, and all of these moves are like, spoken. Okay, like, some they're like, in the old notation system they're spoken. Right. So after this why is the game lost. Well, for example, you take the pawn. Okay, I'm just saying you take the pawn. Then this, if you go here, check, it's mate. Okay, check, and coincidentally it's mate. Okay, and if you go here, then like I said, bishop takes bishop, you have no moves, you're trapped. Okay, you are trapped. This bishop takes, you are trapped, your king is trapped, and the same thing. If it goes here, this is mate, not literal mate, but there will be mate in few moves. This is mate, yeah, this is mate, bishop discovered mate. Okay, but again, for example, after this, and you could have even asked, like, you can even ask, what if they went up, right? The last move, what if they go like, what, here, after the takes, what if we don't move? I mean, there are a million different moves, right? Like, you could just eliminate the bishop, right? Well, no, there will be some devastating attack, and not to mention you're a rook down, right? You're a rook down, so that's another problem for you, and a million different more problems. That's it. Yeah. So for example, you go here, then this move gets played, queen goes there, here there are some moves, you can take and win the match because you're up a bishop, or you could go back and the queen is hanging, and the queen need to sacrifice itself, and now this is a winning endgame for a rook. And for example, this wouldn't happen, and what if this? Well, you know what, now we can just take rook is pawn, we're up 2 points, we're up like 5 points of material, and it's quite good, and yeah, you'll win this match. So if you go up, it will just be a losing endgame, but for the movie's tragic purposes, it's been like this. Well, how do you like this game? Please like this video, subscribe to this channel. Yeah, let's meet in the next video. Bye.